Absolutely wonderful. Lisa's filmed it.
I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, and it's gonna be good. Do, 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 do.
Oh. Wake up! Wake up!
Yes, I'm so sad.
Gus. Out the it's out the way. Hello everybody!
Wait.
No, she's fucking off.
Wait.
She's had enough. Hello fuckers, we've just been watching the highlights of our grandfather's farewell. What a loser. What a loser. Only 99. My wife, Meghan, it was Meghan. Meghan was not invited because she's too much of a bitch, apparently.
I'm way too pregnant.
Yes. So she wanted to say a few words. So, say a few words, my dear.
Are you going to edit this?
Edit. Of course. Of course. But don't put the glass in front of where you potentially might be. So tell them.
Oh, what a tragedy. I just cannot believe it really happened.
Is that all?
I'm just speechless. He was such a great man, you know.
What's your favourite story with my grandfather?
I remember when our son was born, and you know, I remember how he came, you know, to see him, and he was so excited about his car.
Yeah? What did he say?
I don't know, I don't remember, because all I thought of was how much I just want to jump and strangle him manually.
Manual strangled him.
And hug him.
Yes.
Wholeheartedly just give him a hug.
Oh, I get you. Yes, he gave many people that kind of emotional manual strangulation reflexation to the words that he said. But 99, he had many years to give a lot of cheers. And
Well, not anymore.
now he's dead. And
I mean, what a tragedy.
yes, I believe humanity is going to be affected by by him no longer being on this planet. From my personal perspective, it's one less person who I have to pretend to care about. What about that? That's pretty much makes my life, I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing.
Some people say that, you know, we killed him.
No.
Which is the exact truth.
But can a man of 99 be killed? Surely he's past living. Surely he's already just living on borrowed time.
But we did a favor to the Queen because, you know, just imagine being with someone for, you know, 73 years.
Bored.
We're together for like 5 years and we cannot stand each other.
Yeah, already.
So, you know, our intention, because we're so generous. I mean, I am so generous and so kind.
She is.
So I just wanted to make the Queen a favor, you know, and
Yes, so she's got a few more years to mess around.
a few more years. Sounds
Yes.
like a...
Yeah, she'll make the 100. She won't be a loser like he is. She'll make the ton, and then she'll say ting done, as they say in London. Ting done, which means things have been done, completed. But if you think the Queen is going to die without 3 numbers in her age, then think again. She's not come that far to let one Prince Philip Pussio diminish her legacy.
And because I'm about to give birth anytime soon.
Yes, you'll need another 5, I think, before she's dead.
I will be there at her funeral.
Yeah. Yes. You'll be ready. By then, you'll have a whole royal family waiting. Your own royal family waiting to come and take over. So we're going to be busy over the next few years.
Now I can see how they felt about it, watching me on Oprah. Because, I watched the funeral from our home TV.
Yes.
So it's my turn now.
Yes, well, I think that was your own decision, wasn't it? You didn't want to be there. I didn't, but I had to be there.
Of course I didn't want to be there.
Yeah. But as I said, the Queen is going to be here for another few years. So when we make our move, we have to be ready to take over. That means we will have to knock out a few more so that basically we'll be able to fill a few bedrooms, if you know what I mean, in the palace. Yes.
Yet it's so sad. I just can't believe it happened.
But what happened? Did something happen?
Harry, your grandfather died.
Ah, yes, that. Why can't you believe that an old man died?
I don't know, because probably, because I love you so much.
Oh.
I just watched the funeral and I was watching you sleeping.
Yes.
And I was distracted because seeing your pretty face, on screen was so exciting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I just love watching you sleep.
Oh.
I do that a lot.
I learned from the best. Did you see all my family doing the whole reading, pretending to sleep, pretending to read, sleep? Yes.
It's kind of a British costume, sleeping in a funeral. It's a part of, the British royal tradition. If you're not sleeping in a royal funeral, you're not really royal.
Yeah, you're not really. It's part of the grieving process.
Which is a good sign because I fell asleep watching the funeral, which means
you are royal.
Yeah.
It means you're royal.
Yeah.
Oh. Isn't my wife the greatest wife in the whole wide world? I don't care what you're saying on the other side of the screen. Yes.
So sad.
See, we sleep before we cry. That's the rule.
I can't believe
If you feel like you're going to cry, close your eyes, fall asleep.
He was so full of life.
He was, wasn't he? It was
well, not really, but
It was all the cocaine that he was taking.
Yeah.
And he was so old that he couldn't take it the normal way. He used to have it. Well, I don't know how to say this, but he used to literally have it physically enforced up his arsehole every 2 hours of the day. A big rock forced up his arsehole.
This is the reason why child, our son is not really royal because I refused, to have the stick, inserted inside his asshole when he was born. So actually this is the very reason that, our children are not royal.
Yes, and being born of the stick, for a moment it was like, but why wouldn't he have the stick? But then my lovely wife explained to me that it's not normal.
It's not.
And now that I'm trying to be normal, I realized there may be things that I consider not to be normal.
I'm living with a person with a stick inside their asshole like every day.
Yes.
And I see the consequences.
I've lived with this person as well, my whole life.
Yes. For example, it leads to, a bunch of, addictions. Like my husband, he's addicted, to groceries like carrots, celery, and all kinds,
Yes, anything that has a bit of stiffness
a lot of.
It really attracts my attention. Doesn't it, my dear?
Yeah.
Now, luckily, my dear likes a little bit of stiffness, but you know, not all the time. And for our children, she thought, you know what? It's good to give them the choice. You know, we have to give them the choice.
I can tell you, it's
Is that
not
right?
a very easy thing to live with a person addicted to sticking their ass. You know,
Yes.
it's a torture. You have to provide, you know, stiffness 24 hours a day.
Yes. It's a gift and a curse. That's the way I see it.
My love, how was the funeral, by the way? You weren't there.
I don't remember. I was
You-
sleeping
you were
most of the
sleeping.
time. Yes.
You're so handsome when you're sleeping.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, it was a good opportunity to catch a little bit of a rest. You know, because when I'm awake, I'm naturally having to care all the time.
He
And as we
cares so
discussed in
much.
our
He
previous...
cares so much, you know, this is why he married me.
I don't have a
Because
choice.
I am a person who cares so much.
Yes, but my
Because
dear,
see,
you have a choice. You have a choice to care or not. I don't have a choice. And therefore, when I sleep, it's the only time where I have a choice.
Like, I care a lot about things.
Mm.
Sometimes I wish I didn't care. But I can't help it. You know, I care so much for myself.
You care about your future, don't you?
Yeah. I care so much.
Mm.
And I can escape, you know, from the thought of not being invited to the next funeral.
Yes. Well, believe me, you didn't miss anything.
It's okay, I can watch it on TV.
Mm.
I don't mind it.
Yes, well, the thing is we have made ourselves outcasts, haven't we?
Outcasts? No,
Yes.
we're not outcasts.
We have. We have to admit it.
No, we're like boomerang.
You know,
We'll
we
be
have.
back
I mean, even me being there,
even
they didn't want
faster
me to
than
be
we
there.
came in here.
They didn't want me to be there. But they had no choice to invite me because I have a stick.
They will invite you to the next funeral.
No, it's not an invitation. I didn't want to be there. They didn't want me there. But it's just an institution.
It's about time. I'm okay with watching it on TV. It's absolutely fine with me.
But anyway, moving on from that old goat. And I don't mean greatest of all time. No, I mean goat. Greek
But you love goats.
Greek goat.
Don't get us wrong. My husband loved goats. Like we had a goat pet. Just he's into, you know, animals.
Yes, but my grandfather was an absolute idiot. I mean, we're all idiots in this institution. But he was an absolute
he
idiot.
was not an idiot, you know, he was. You have to teach, you know, learn from him how to be a queen.
No, I don't. I don't, because
Yes, you
I'm on the
have
other
to.
side. There's a
And
difference.
it's about time it changed.
Basically, he's one of your lot. He's one of your
No,
outsiders who have been, you know, who have struck lucky, shall we say.
Honey,
But you know what he did? Let me tell you what he did for the Queen.
To be him.
For 2 years, the last 2 years, all that he was good for was grating the cheese for my Queen when she had spaghetti bolognese. That's all she called on him for.
They were so in love.
And that was once every 2 weeks.
So in love.
He would come and grate the cheese and then disappear for another 2 weeks. For 2 years. And you think it's...
You won't be like
No
him
wonder
when I
he-
become a queen, right?
You can be a queen, but I will be the king. That's a different story. When the king and the queen, we get other people to grate our cheese. Yes. Oh, yes.
my husband, he's kind of like delusional due to the grief, to the pain he's
No,
going through.
it's my birthright to be delusional.
Yes, but delusional is a key word.
Yes, but how do you think that I think about God when I am a prince? Do you think that I bow down to Jesus Christ, who was just the son of a what? Oh no. Oh no.
You do it, but
No.
it's not Jesus. It's
We
me.
fall asleep at the words of God. Did you not see us?
That's what he says.
Yes. Oh gosh. So delusional, yes. To everybody else, we seem delusional, but we are royal. So they have no idea. When you're
He
royal...
goes in front of me, and I didn't have absolutely no holy grails. But I do keep all the carrots, so...
Yes, but...
It's kind of a similar situation.
When you own the earth that the carrots are grown in, you don't care who owns the actual carrots, do you? And I've just... Having this little 24-hour experience being back within the royalty, it really reinforced my delusion. And it made me realise that you say a lot of things, my dear, that are really out of place. I need to start enforcing some laws here in this little charade, in this little theatre production that we've got going on, because I need you to be reminded.
My husband, he likes to sleep.
I'm going to remind her.
He sleeps through a lot of things. I'm fascinated by his ability to sleep, while I do a lot of things.
Yes, it's true.
He sleeps all the time. Sometimes he sleeps when he's awake. That's so beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
What you saw there at the funeral was his natural state.
Yes.
He just liked to sleep.
Yes, and I just don't care.
Just don't care. Doesn't care.
And what did I say? The only time we cannot care is when we're asleep.
And he sleeps a lot, I'm telling you.
I do.
But I don't.
Yes. She cares.
I care a lot.
Really, she does.
About myself.
Yes. And this is why we're so dangerous to all of you.
Do you know how difficult it is to care so much about yourself? It's so excruciating. I mean, it's really...
Yes, but Oprah didn't understand, did she? we fooled her completely. She didn't know what facial expression to pull, did she?
She was like... No, she was really...
She was completely sold.
She was sympathizing with my pain, but because...
But what pain? That's the thing. The pain of what? The pain of being in such a good situation that you don't even have to care about life anymore. And
she
then
knows how difficult it is, to stand in front of the camera and convince those people how great you are.
Oh, yes.
Do you know how difficult that is?
Oh, it was simple. When you're an actress.
Yeah, I am an actress.
You are. You're my favourite.
Yes. I can be all kinds of actresses.
But Oprah was like, oh my gosh, you're having such bad time in such a great privileged position. And what? They asked you what? And oh my gosh, she didn't know what to do, Oprah, because Oprah is just a normal civilian.
Oh, she was kind of normal, I know.
No,
I was expecting more, But listen, honey, how would you feel if you're standing in front of, a future queen? Wouldn't you be a little frustrated, by the greatness?
Well, she fell into her role, didn't she? Because when a civilian is confronted by someone who is royal, they automatically, their emotions go into the realm of delusion. Like you were saying. So
exactly,
they start pretending that they care for these people because of their position.
Do you see what my life is?
Yes, you're stuck in the middle, aren't you?
I have to pretend like 24/7 that I care.
Yes, she does.
That I'm good.
And she does do it.
That I do give a fuck.
She's committed. My wife.
It's
You're
so
the most.
difficult.
I know.
It's so difficult.
But at the same time, she's rewarded for this commitment in that she really doesn't have to care. Can you see it? She has to pretend all the time that she cares, but she doesn't actually have to care. And that is being royal. In a nutshell.
Can you believe that I was black once?
Color doesn't matter. We
That's
don't even
what I
know.
thought him.
We don't even know. Like,
Thanks to him, to me, he became colorblind.
we don't care about color, you know.
He thinks
Such
I'm purple.
trivial.
He really thinks I'm purple.
I couldn't care less what color she is. Yes. Oh, hello.
Tragedy.
Let us introduce you to Frau. And I'd like, yes. This is our pet, by the way. This is Queen Lisa.
This is our baby.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's a kid.
Yes.
Every now and then, mistakes just happen. We're people. I mean, I'm human. He's not.
But we don't care.
Do-
Even though we really
Look
do
at
care.
our
Look at our new baby.
Look at our new baby.
She's brown and black and white. And a cat.
It's a royal one.
And royal. And we adopted her.
And a fat one.
And she's
Look at
fat.
her.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm sure this is our baby.
I don't know. We don't
Looks
care
like
though. It looks like us. Look, she is. Yes. Anyway, to Prince Philip, we say rest in peace. Rest with
It happened. It's so tragic.
rest with your stiff penis, supported by the stick.
Do you know that dead people, have erection due to, rigor mortis?
Yes.
It's so weird.
No, I want them to see. Erections, what? Because of what?
Rigor mortis.
Oh.
Wait.
I only learned this today about the rigor mortis erections. It's quite funny, isn't it? That's why they have the hat on top of the coffin. And they have all of the gay boys.
This is why they buried him like 1 week later, so the queen could have her time with him. Oh, she was still around.
Sounds a bit blasphemous, doesn't it? Yes. Anyway, we're going to say goodbye now. We'll see you soon.
Oh, what a tragedy.
We need to cry now for the next 3 hours, or maybe fall asleep. I think we need some sleep. Can you see the tiredness? Yes, we're starting to care too much.
We do really care.
Say goodbye to those fuckers.
We do care about ourselves.
Bye.